Guys. All right. All right, so that didn't help. All right, that didn't work. All right, we're back. Do I see you over here? Okay. So what Theme Park Casual asked me to do did not necessarily work the right way, but we're back. And I see some chats. I see chats. I see Doug, I see Current TV, I see Nagranol. Just for everyone who's a little country bear dancing. There we go. That's okay. It's okay. So, it's a new stream. It's fine. I have to figure out if there's some time limit issue or something like that that occurred that caused the chat to stop. It happens. So, all right, we're gonna get I need a drink. And then we're gonna go back and start
right here to the right.
Again. So part of it is my phone was overheating, so that was an aspect to it. Just saying. So like I got a warning. That was part of it. My phone was overheating. It said you need to give 10 minutes. I guess streaming at 1080p is a little bit more taxing on the phone. But I turned on overheating protections this time. And we're gonna. I did not mean to impair. I didn't know the character. I blame Theme Park Casual. Well, I shouldn't have said anything. Alright. I'm actually just going to go over to Harambe Market again and get some free water. No duh, call me Snake. Oh, I feel bad. I'm gonna head over to Harambe Market and grab some water. I honestly thought she had braces too. Lethal one. I don't know if any one of us actually thought. Free water filtered, yes. Free water filtered is good. But yeah, I'm gonna go over here and grab some free water and then back to the safari. We only got 3 safari trips in the first stream. I should have just kept it going since I figured out a way to see the chat, but I lost camera control then. But we'll do at least, I have until 5:15. We can at least do one more. Alright. Sorry. I'm gonna get some water. No, that was lethal one. That was understandable. I'm pretty sure we all thought that. See, free water. They also have drinks back here. This used to be the rib place. Now it's just alcohol. Theme Park Casual, he didn't need to do that. $20 super chat from Theme Park Casual. I will go apologize on behalf of everyone.
Yes. Without. Okay. Freedom Magic? Yes. Yes. Is anything for you? I'm sorry? That's it for you.
You know what?
Do you have the lobby rib?
Oh, I'm not going to.
Lobby rib?
But I am going to go get a Dole Whip. Maybe that's what we need. That's the issue. We need a Dole Whip. There's Dole Whip over here, and then back to Safari. I think Dole Whip is something we all need. I think they have a special Dole Whip right now. We'll see what it is. And then back to the Safari. Thank you. I don't know why Indiana Jones is not in Animal Kingdom. Indiana Jones should be in Animal Kingdom. It isn't. I don't know why. They also put a big construction wall up, increasing my walking forward. Tamu Tamu. Yeah. All right. It's the same price.
Can you wear your backpack? I don't want anybody else to take it.
Dole Whip time. I'm just going for the plain old Dole Whip. I don't need the orange soda and strawberry syrup. Simple Dole Whip. Right there. Hello, hi. Wait, I don't know. I'll go the farther one. Can I get the Dole Whip float? Yep. That's it.
Name for your order?
Tom?
The other is 1691. You can check over here. Number 3. The third one. Yes.
Did I use that wrong?
So 2 cups.
It didn't go through.
Yeah, let's Scarlet. Bring me back. I don't know what happened. That means
Okay.
25. There we go.
There we go. I felt the it's okay vibration.
Sometimes has a miscommunication.
Thank you. I don't need the receipt. No, I don't need it. Thank you. It's okay, Theme Park Casual. Sorry. Yep. That was quick. Where are your spoons? Oh, I see it. If they would let me give a sweet to her, I would. But I don't know if they will. know why there's hot sauce here for Dole Whips, but there is. Alright. I drink all the juice. Trying to find my garbage can. Normal garbage can to eat on, but it's hard. Everywhere I go, someone's using it. Unexpected. I don't know what that guy is. That guy must be going to dance. Alright. Back to a garbage can. Found one. Have garbage can, we'll eat. Alright. So, we are at Dole Whip time. Not yet. Think. I'm taking a shortcut. Not a bad idea though. Trash can, tablecloth. I'm gonna look into it. I still feel like they used to use a food coloring, and that's why it looks different. I could have a mental block. That could be it. No, Theme Park Casual is bringing up something that legitimately exists. Someone sells trash can tablecloths for Disney on Etsy. So, I'm using Prism Live. The chat disappeared. I followed steps I thought would fix it, and it started a new screen. So, that's on me. But yeah, chat disappeared on me. It happened. I'm taking a Dole Whip break, and we're getting back on the safari. Because we only have 2 more hours. And the wait time is now only 20 minutes. We might be able to get more rides in now because the wait time's so low. Let's do this. Flip camera around. Oh, that was a frustration Dole Whip. JT, that was a frustrating Dole Whip. I was frustrated and I needed one. I've been giving myself one bad thing to eat a week in the parks, and that was it. JT. I shouldn't have eaten it, but my frustration got the better of me. Yes, this is the 4th time. But at 20 minutes now, we should be able to get 3 in the 2 hours I have left. So this is good. All of this is showing you to become the Animal Kingdom later in the day. You can see the turtle better. The tortoise. Did I say turtle? Turtle? Did I say turtle? This did not seem like 24 minutes if we're stopped here. Doesn't seem like 20 minutes if we're stopped here. Why am I hearing that accent creeping out on you, Tom? It's theme park casual has nothing to do with you. What accent? I'll be like I'm in Harambe. I can't. I won't. Hi, Hoppins. Alright, I don't believe that 24 minutes. Not sure. Not sure how much I believe that 24 minutes. But we'll see. And like I said, everyone gets a little Country Bears. Little Country Bears. You know what? We'll give a little bit of that's it. You know, Little Mermaid. There's less. We're using less of the switchbacks or switchbacks. So yeah, I think it's gonna be less. Well, we are in Animal Kingdom. This is an encore, so to speak. We're at Animal Kingdom. We're gonna do the safari. We've been doing safari pretty much all day. This is part 2 of that stream. The first part kinda, there was an issue with the stream. I'm using new software, and that caused me to restart the stream because I couldn't see the chat anymore. So didn't want to not be able to see you guys. So yeah, but seems like everything's okay right now. We're sitting at a steady 24 frames per second. What's up, Weasel? Where's the eyes looking at? I'm glad though the image quality is better, so that's good. So this ride goes until 5:15. It's open until 5:15. We're at 3:20, so we might get 2 more.
In order to keep your wait time to a minimum,
might get 2 more.
we ask that you please keep your group together. Keep up with the party in front of
Oh.
you and fill in all the available space.
Well,
it is not
Disney
necessary
cast
to
crew
go to
member
single file
Monique has been
If you are traveling with a
in
stroller,
the chat a few
please have
times.
children and valuables unloaded before you reach our stroller parking area. If you are traveling with someone in a scooter or wheelchair, please have this person lead your party through the line. This will help keep your wait times to a minimum. Once again, please keep your group together. Keep up with
This
the
does
party
seem to be
in front of you,
shorter.
and fill in
I'd say
all
30
the
minutes, not
available
20.
Thank you for touring the Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris, we
We got power lines coming out. This is a well vegetated. I miss the boat ride. I always like water things at parks. Imagine if the safari was a water ride. Just saying.
Inside the vehicle. Our trucks do not stop very often, and the road can be quite rough and bumpy with heavy brush on both sides. This can also make photography difficult, so you may want to take your pictures when the truck is moving slowly or stopped. Better yet, try to enjoy your safari with your own eyes and with family and friends who are on the safari.
So this will be the 4th time on the safari today.
As you pass by the Safi River near the Eco Reserve, you may notice some of our more adventurous guests exploring the park on foot. This is just one part of Kilimanjaro Wild Athletics.
So it seems like lowering down the frame rates to 24 instead of 30 has made a good bit of difference.
In their natural habitats. Halfway through the trip, a safari lunch is served here in this advice.
That long? Well, I've done it three times today. I always like the safari. I mean, like I said, I miss the anti-poaching sentiment of the ride, but
The Kilimanjaro Wildlife Reserve becomes a whole new world with many new things to see and even more new things to hear.
Weasel. Giving a little too much information?
A nighttime safari is very different. Part of the great savannas of Africa.
Jumbo! And welcome to Group Together. Keep up with the party in front of you and fill in all the available space. It is not necessary to form a single file line. If you are traveling with a stroller, please have children and valuables unloaded before you reach our stroller parking area. If you are traveling with someone in a scooter or wheelchair, please have this.
I like how they
person
cut
lead
over the
you
entire-
through the line. This will help keep your wait time to a minute. Once again, please keep your group together, keep up with the party in front of you, and fill in all the available space. Thank you for touring with Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris, we go wide.
And shaded to blend into the environment. This is true of both predators and their prey, so you must pay attention and look carefully. The lion is colored like the yellow grass waving high.
The temperature today is 82 right now, Monique.
Even the giraffe.
But we've actually seen a good amount of animals. The first 3 safaris have been good. We saw the lions, which normally aren't out. They're just chilling up on top of the rocks. We saw the cheetahs moving. We saw the rhinos, elephants, hippos, okapi, different gazelle or antelope.
Keep your eyes on your
I
children.
don't think they have gazelle here. Gazelle can jump too far. But yeah, we've seen a good number of creatures. So it's actually been very good.
This can also make photography difficult, so you may want to take your pictures when your truck is moving slowly or stopped. Better yet, try to enjoy your safari with your own eyes and with your family and friends who are on the safari with you.
Tour group. No, tour groups.
Near the Eco Reserve, you may notice some of our more adventurous guests exploring the park on foot. This is just one part of the Wild Athletics. Perfectly guided, 3-hour bushwalk through the Safi River Valley that gets you even closer to the animals in their natural habitats. Halfway through the trip, a safari activity served here in this program. Space on the trip is limited, so be certain to book your adventure in advance. As the sun sets and the savannah grows dark, the Kilimanjaro Wildlife Reserve becomes a whole new world with many new things to see and even more new things to hear. A nighttime safari is very different.
Well,
Which you might not see during the day.
we've had worse lines today. welcome to those who are just joining. If you're joining, this is the continuation of the other stream with the same title. Technical difficulties made it so I could not see chat on the stream, so kind of had to restart it. So this is our 4th time on the safari today. It was very long waits earlier, but now it's like around 30 minutes, which was a normal wait time, I'd say. So we might only get 5 times together. The attraction itself closes at 5:15 because of the time of year. So we're at 3:30 right about now, 3:27. So we have another 20 minutes probably with the ride.
And well, if you are traveling with a stroller, please have children and valuables unloaded before you reach our stroller parking area. If you are traveling with someone in a scooter, this will help keep your wait times to a
These
minute.
longer streams are not...
Please keep your group together. Keep up with the party in front of you.
Theme park casual, kinda. The temperature really affecting, so I noticed that the phone got hotter doing 1080p. So I might do them at 720p, possibly. Could also be the location and such. Hello, Meku Stiku. We've already done 3 on the previous stream. Sorry, it's switched around. Yes. Hoping for a different driver, Lethal One. I think we're gonna get two more times with the way it is. But hey. Never said I was going to do it a certain number of times. I was just going to say I was doing it all day. It's also theme park casual. It's a lot less thought, or casual. It's a lot less thought. I'm not like, oh, what do I have to do next? You're like, oh, I'm just going to do this again and again and again. People move. Actually, the train at Magic Kingdom is a brilliant one. I think Kelly brought that up, or someone else in the previous stream. But the train, I don't have to get off. So I could actually just stay on the train all day without moving, without getting up. It might be the laziest stream I would ever do. Just sitting all day. Having the phone face out, not even talking, just going woom, woom, over and over again. Yeah, it's also a lot more banter. I don't know if I have that. The Lethal One, the likelihood of me getting that same person, I don't know. Yeah, I agree with that, casual. The only thing is, in my viewpoint, I want the guide to be like, sometimes I want to be a little bit more Jungle Cruise skipper, like a little bit of sass. I think she was great. Definitely more of like a kid's ride feel. Definitely the better. The first one was pretty good. More even keel, more like an exhibitor at a zoo. This last one was more like a kid, like they were doing a kids drama show, kinda that type of vibe. I want someone that might actually, if they threaten to leave me behind, I believe it. That is my opinion. You're wrong. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like this should be an extension of the Jungle Cruise. It should be part of the Society of Adventurers and Explorers. And there should be some vague threat that I may never get back. Maybe I'm the wrong person. Like, I don't know why. But I feel like anything that's more like, I do like a spicy safari. That's a good point. Element of danger, exactly. Exactly.
Jumbo, everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari. In order to keep your wait time to a minimum, we ask that you please keep your group together, keep up with the party in front of you, and fill in all
I also have
the
to think
available
about
space. It is not necessary to
traffic.
form a single file line. If you are traveling with a stroller, please have children and valuables unloaded before you reach our stroller parking area. If you are traveling with someone in a scooter or wheelchair, please have this person lead your party through the line. This will help keep your wait time to a minimum. Once again, please keep your group together.
Oh yeah, suggestions from Theme Park Casual.
And fill in all the available space. Thank you for touring to Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris, we go wild.
We just got to the stroller area.
The nearest trash bin and to
Okay.
discard any unfinished food or drinks. If someone in your party is traveling with a mobility device, please line up behind that person, allowing them to lead the group through the gate at the end of the ramp, immediately in front of you. As you approach the loading platform, please note that it is
So we're gonna end up on the left side or the right side?
The area with handrails is the loading zone or zone 1. Zone 1 is where you'll stand just before you board your vehicle. Zone 2 is immediately behind it. As you move out into Zone 2, please note the 4 circles at your feet in each row of the zone. Each row can comfortably seat 4 adults. Children may be seated next to or on the laps of their parents or accompanying adults. As the group ahead of you boards the safari club, you may follow them in the loading area. But do not attempt to board the vehicle with them. The truck for your safari will come shortly. For your own safety, always remain seated during your safari, as the road can be rough and bumpy. And keep your arms
Alright, we're gonna go to the left,
and feet
where it
inside
looks crowded.
Most importantly, please keep your eyes on your children. So don't store any personal
How are you guys liking these longer marathon challenge type streams? I guess it's repetitive, which I apologize about, but we've been able to see a lot of good animals.
Red line second drop. How many, my friend? 2. Go to row 4. Red line second drop. You go to row 7 for me, please. Row 7.
We're gonna be on the right, folks.
Once on board this safari transport, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet and legs inside, and remember to watch your children. Your transport will be provided shortly. Control your adventure Bienvenidos a Kilimanjaro Safari.
Jumbo, everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safaris. In order to keep your wait time to a minimum, we ask that you please keep your group together, keep up with the party in front of you, and fill in all the available space. It is not necessary to form a single file line. If you are traveling with a stroller, please have children and diagonals unloaded before you reach our stroller parking area. If you are traveling with someone in a scooter or wheelchair, please have this person lead your party through the line. This will help keep your wait time to a minimum. Once again, please keep your
We are waiting.
Keep up with the party in front of you and fill in all the available space. Thank you for your Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris, we go wild.
Feet and legs inside, and remember to watch your children. Bienvenidos a Kilimanjaro Safari. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuide a sus niños. Gracias.
Entire party's not fit. There are more trucks on the big. We can get you on that next available truck.
Alright, back to the right side.
If you're on the right side of the truck, watch your hands, arms, feet, and legs. Those doors are closing.
We're closed. My name's Madison Prince. I'm a major departure. So, we know now January is tour groups.
Make sure we're keeping our hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the truck at all
Do not
times.
come to Disney during tour groups.
Because the board town won't be able to stop for it. You're welcome to let me know at the end. Now we'll do our best to get it back for you.
Got a different bus
Also, make sure
driver.
you're staying seated at all times. This could be a very bumpy ride with a real truck and a real driver. While I do my best, I cannot predict their pothole. So for your safety and for the safety of those around you, please make sure we're staying seated. That includes you friends may be seated on our laps as well.
She's like trying to cut you off.
If you look up above you, there is an excellent animal spotting guide that come in very handy if you guys see something that I do not. As we are,
I want to see these race.
Little Aturi Forest, it
No
can
racing?
Be very useful. The animals are very big.
No racing?
Watching in there.
I guess we're not racing them. Fast and Furious Jungle Drift. No? No Fast and Furious Jungle Drift. They are right behind us. Oh God. Alright, we're gonna get to see the Okape.
On our right side is an okapi. Okapis are the closest known relatives to giraffes. Just like giraffes, they have prehensile tongues that they will use to strip leaves off of branches. On our left side there should be two saddleboat storks. They usually like to hang out in pairs, so keep your eye out for the second one. You can tell male from female based off of eye color, as females have bright yellow eyes and males have black or brown eyes. They also average about 5 feet tall and have a wingspan of over 9 feet, which is about as wide as the canopy above your heads. On our left side, if we look way, way to the back there, you might see a tail. That is a black rhino. Black rhinos are solitary animals, which makes them a little bit difficult to spot sometimes. They average about 3,000 pounds, which does not make them the largest species of rhino, but they are pretty big.
No.
Now we're coming up on
I don't think
a
so.
greater kudu, which is an
That was odd,
antelope.
theme park casual. Or casual.
Only males of their species have horns. We know that this is a female. just like the okapi, they also have stripes that allow them to blend in with their environment because it mimics the light that comes through the canopy of the forest.
Welcome to the new subscribers.
There's
Thank
also
you.
some bongos on our left side, another species of antelope. With their species, both males and females have horns. Their horns point backwards so that they can run through the forest easily without getting caught on anything. Whereas if there had been a male greater kudu, their horns go a bit more upwards and to the side.
Welcome, Jonathan C. Thank you for subscribing.
Now we're entering the Safi River.
I have a feeling the hippos might be
We're
gone.
going to be coming up on some pink-back pelicans hanging out, getting snacks. Pink-back pelicans get their name from the pink coloration their feathers get during mating season.
Oh,
They're also considered signal species, which means that there's something wrong with the environment. They're the first ones to let us know. So we can learn a lot about ecosystems by watching them. There's also some Nile hippos taking some naps. These hippos can hold their breath for 8 whole minutes when they're under the water. They're
smell
not the
dead fish.
greatest swimmers. They tend to prefer to walk along the bottom of the river floor. Okay, thank you, friend. Hippos can sleep out of the water and underwater. If they decide to sleep under the water, they can actually rise to the surface subconsciously without ever having to wake up and get air every 8 minutes or so.
eating time? Where are they out?
Now
Are
we're
they
coming
looking
up
for
on
lost
some
stuff?
Nile crocodiles. These crocodiles average about 16 feet in length. They are carnivores and reptiles. Now, because those crocodiles are reptiles, it means they're cold-blooded, so they rely entirely on their environment to regulate their body temperature. So on a warm day like today, we may see them coming in and out of the water very frequently as their temperature changes. But on a cold day, they'll spend very little time in the water as they need to soak up as much heat from the sunlight as they can.
I'm gonna have to change the elevation.
Now we're coming up on a baobab tree. Baobab trees get the nickname the tree of life because they hold tremendous amounts of water in their tree trunk. Makes it a very important resource during dry seasons and droughts because animals can burrow holes into the sides of the tree and get out that water. It's kind of like nature's version of a water tower.
And there's a lot less animals now.
Coming up on our left side are some African painted dogs. Distantly related to our canine friends back home. These dogs are the most successful predators on the savannah. Have a higher success rate than both lions and cheetahs because they hunt in packs like wolves. Much like wolves, they actually have a very similar social structure with an alpha at the top. Now we're coming up on some sables or sable antelopes. They have very unique horns that point backwards so they can protect themselves from predators that might try to jump on
They
their
haven't
back.
moved at all today.
They're the symbol of our reserve because in fight or flight situations, they always choose to fight.
Lethal one, I don't know what. Orange face,
Now we're
raised
coming
eyebrow.
up on some Maasai giraffe. These giraffes can be between 18 and 20 feet tall once they reach adulthood. Now we're coming
think they're
up
all
on some
sleeping.
Ankole cattle.
We're running low on
Also get
animals,
the name
lethal one.
Watusi cattle from the Watusi people that domesticated
They're all
them in
they're all up
Africa.
there like,
They're one of two species
Oh, God.
that are domesticated and call the reserve home.
I think I was like, I don't like you. I don't
Now
like.
behind them are some wildebeest. Wildebeest get their name from the Afrikaans word for wild beast. They're actually a member of the
You ate
antelope
everything.
family.
It's okay,
They're
though.
pretty different from other species of antelope.
You got some big horns. You killed Mufasa. How dare you?
This giraffe is showing off its prehensile tongue as it strips leaves off of this tree branch.
There's sometimes they take you that way and they cut across. You can do the short version. Oh hey, the elephant's back.
Coming up on some African
Oh, two of them.
elephants, the largest land mammals on Earth. Make sure we're staying seated, friends. My friend in the blue shirt. Make sure you stay
Sit.
seated. Thank you. Both male and female African elephants have tusks. It's not always the case for all species of elephant.
The species of elephant without tusks.
And all elephants have those trunks that they will use from everything from eating and drinking to moving obstacles in their path, interacting with their environment and each other.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it does not smell nice here. It does not smell nice. Hey Kelly, welcome back. I see you call me
Elephants
snake.
live in matriarchal societies. Who's the eldest female is the leader of
Oh,
the herd.
it smells.
Males will leave their mother's herd
Not
once
good.
they reach a certain age, either go off on their own or briefly join what are called bachelor herds. Another name for a male elephant is a bull elephant. Bulls don't really like hanging out together for too long. They can get a bit territorial. So you won't really see those bachelor herds stick around for more than a season or two together.
I've seen the females though. I think they might be slowly rotating animal. Yeah, it doesn't look like the females are out. Interesting.
I don't think I spot anybody off to our left, so we'll keep on headed forward and see if we see anybody up ahead. Coming up on some greater flamingo. Greater flamingo get their pink coloration from the brine shrimp that has beta carotene in it. When they hatch from their shells, they're a kind of silver gray color. As they get older, they will lose their baby feathers and turn white, and then eventually pink once they eat enough shrimp.
Pretty rocks. Will the rhinos be out? I think we might be getting to the point where there may not be that many animals out. Rhinos be sleeping over there on the left in the mud.
On our left side are some white rhinos. White rhinos get their name from the Afrikaans word weit, which means wide. Refers to their wide mouths. Looks like they may have been playing in some mud recently, as they are laying next to a very large mud wallow. That dirt comes in very handy as it works as a natural sunscreen and bug repellent.
Well, this is fun. We are, well,
We're just going to hold out here just for a little bit as there's a little bit of truck trouble up ahead. Fortunately, we are by some animals, so there's plenty to look at.
hey, there was a
I
rhino.
get the all clear to start moving again.
There's some rhinos.
Forward.
See? Rhinos. Same rhino that's seen 3 times already.
Okay.
I think I see a cheetah up on the ridge. Right there, lying down. That's a cheetah, right? Maybe. I have no clue what happened. But resume here, everybody. Thank you. From somewhere. Oh, we're moving. Is it?
On our right side, or left side, sorry, are some cheetahs, the fastest land mammals on Earth.
Somehow all the big cats
They're
are
not a species of big cat because they can't roar. Instead, they meow, chirp, and purr to communicate with one another, just like a house cat. There's also some female ostriches hanging out over here. We know these are females because the color of their feathers are gray instead of black, which would be the color they are if they were males. Ostriches are the largest flightless birds on Earth and the fastest two-legged creatures, as they can run around 40-45 miles an hour when they need to. Not as fast as cheetahs, but quite fast for something with two legs. Obviously faster than us.
Those lions have barely moved today.
On our left side are some lions. Lions are considered a species of big cat because they can roar, and their roar can be heard from miles away.
That dude has
They'll sleep
not
for the majority of their day to conserve their energy, so they can hunt during the twilight hours, dawn, and dusk. That's when their eyesight is the best.
They look like dogs more than cats. I don't know why. Oh, hey, we're getting a little hello. No, back to sleep. Ostriches are big. I agree, Lethal One. I also think that, like, I could see myself adopting a lion. It'd be a bad move, but you ever see the video of the guy who always goes to like that reserve in Africa
Those white rhinos.
and he just comes up and they come up and hug him and stuff. They don't act like cats to me. They act like dogs. Oh, rhinos! Run! Come right forward. So like the front half definitely seemed like the animals went away for a bit. Cat dog. Cat dog. One of the little cat dog. She forgot the ostrich. It's always, oh god, like. I feel like a lot of this stuff is actually on purpose, so like anything possibly on the wheels bounces off.
Now we're coming up on our Warden outpost.
What's up, Wiley Dave?
Hanging out are some Nigerian dwarf goats. Because of their small size, they are farm favorites because they don't need a lot of land to be happy. You can still get byproducts like milk and cheese from them, which makes a great secondary source of income.
They look like they're divas. Don't know why dwarf goats seem like they're divas. Well, the good thing about goats versus cow is goats do not.
Now passing that warden's outpost means we're headed back towards Harambe and the village. If you guys would like some more opportunities to see animals today, I suggest checking out the Gorilla Falls Trek. Parallels the reserve in many places, so lots of animals that live on the reserve can also be seen from that trail. There's also the Maharaja Jungle Trek over in Asia. That's the direction you're headed towards. Both of those trails close at 4:45 in the afternoon, so please keep that in mind. Rafiki's Planet Watch has the affection section, which is the only place in the park where you have the opportunity to interact with domesticated animals, just like a petting zoo. The last Wildlife Express train that goes up there will be at 4:30 this afternoon. That's done at about 30 minutes from now. All of the animal attractions do close a little bit earlier in the day
I'll help you feel
than
better.
everything else at the park because the animals have an earlier bedtime than the cast members and they need all the beauty sleep they can get.
Harambe Market. I had a pita there last stream. I think I might only be able to get one more in because it's a 30-minute wait. It stops at 5. And it's about a 20-minute ride. So it might be. This might be my next one. Might be my last one. Ride closes at 5:15.
If you are a wilderness explorer, this
miso
truck
soup
is
should help.
the Simba 1 truck. Simba like the movie star, #1 because he's #1. And those wilderness explorer guys really like hanging out in front of the Gorilla Falls Trek if you need to go find them to get that patch.
Oh, Chris Cannon.
As you go about the rest of your day, keep an eye out for the recycling bins around the park. It's a super easy way to help conserve the land that the animals depend so heavily on. Even some of the animals that we saw today. It's a really easy way to participate in conservation efforts and just be a conservation hero every day. Another great way to participate in conservation efforts is to donate to the conservation fund that Disney has. You can do that at any participating store around the park.
Gotcha. I'm luckily hardy. I don't really get colds.
Disney will actually
At least not in the
match
conventional
any donation
sense.
they get to the conservation fund, dollar for dollar. It's really great. Great way to give back to the animals.
So technically someone could make Disney go bankrupt. It's an odd way to think about it. Anyone got like $60 billion to donate to some cause? See what happens. I'm just saying. I wonder if they can really match dollar for dollar. It's okay, Monique.
You're not stopping here. We do, like I said, need to make our way all the way back to that same dock that we started at.
Alright, so we're gonna go at least one more time. We have enough time for that, I think, before the attraction closes. I don't understand this concept.
As we are going to be pulling up to our departure gate shortly, I want to take this opportunity to gather up any personal belongings may have fallen onto the seat beside you or the ground below you. Just make sure you don't leave anything behind. It's quite the trek back here to Africa if you forget something. If you do happen to lose anything during your travels today, on the Disney Experience app there is a great little tab where you can report a missing item. And if it pops up anywhere in the parks or in the Walt Disney World resort, the guest services will actually reach out to you if a description matches. So it's a really handy little tool that you can use.
Well, we've been in this traffic jam before once. I don't know why we didn't go behind the other one and unload, but for some reason we couldn't. Even though there's already one here. I'm very confused by this. But this seems to be the way they do things. Rafiki train.
If you get a chance to go by Discovery Island at all today, where the massive tree of life is, there are some adorable monkeys called the cotton-top tamarins over there by the Starbucks or Creature Comforts. They recently had triplets after they had twins last summer. So if you get a chance to go over there, you might actually see the babies on their parents' back. The twins are still there as well, and they're just kind of helping out wherever their parents will let them. That's pretty cool. That's the second group of babies that these monkeys have had at Disney's Animal Kingdom, and it was back to back. So it's a really cool thing to go see if you get the opportunity.
So the monkey is consistent.
Now here in Harambe, we don't like to say goodbye. It's a little bit too sad and too final. So what we say instead is Kwa Harini, means go well. So I hope everyone goes well, goes wild. Go on an amazing rest of your Disney adventure. And I really appreciate your patience today, friends. You've been great. If you're on the right side of the track, watch your hands, arms, feet, and legs as those doors open. Watch your step as you disembark, and Kwa Harini, have a great day.
Oh. Alright, I think we can get one more in. Then we'll be done. I think. 20-minute wait, 20-minute ride, it's 4:11. I think we'll get one more in. I've never seen those shots. Yes, the safari ride was good. First part was kind of empty, but maybe the line will be moving this time around. Not today. I don't think I'm gonna do Expedition Everest today. That'd be a hard one to do a marathon stream for, to be honest. Oh, there's a lot less stroller parking here right now. This was all blocked off for strollers earlier. A lot less crowded now. A lot less.
Did I learn my lesson? I took the last one, the giraffes and zebras.
All right.
Exploration trail, yeah.
Oh. $35 minutes. How is it? What's going on with this late wait time? Why is it back here now? I'm so confused. Why can't they just close off the back part of the park and have it at Pandora stay open? I don't think this is 35 minutes. I don't think this is 35. Just gonna say it right now. What's up, Celluloid Dream? Yeah, theme park casual advice did not work and stream crashed. I'm guessing it said 35 minutes. I'm guessing it's not. I'm gonna guess more like 50. This will probably be our last time to ride it. That's my guess. Last time to ride for the day. So with the last stream and this stream, we're looking at 5 rides. That's not a good number. 1 an hour? Or less than 1 an hour? See you later, Lethal One. Where is... How can no one question someone walking through the line, expecting them to actually be looking for someone, when they could just be walking through the line? Like, that guy doesn't look like he's looking for anyone. He has that fake look of, I'm looking for my family. Yeah, nah. Nah, fam. I don't believe that. I don't believe it.
Jumbo, everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safaris. In order to keep your wait time to a minimum, we ask that you please keep up with the party in front of you.
It's getting
and
darker.
fill in all the available spaces.
Kind of.
It is not necessary.
Cranes are still out. And, dropped into 400 kilobits per second. Ouch. That little. Getting a breeze from somewhere. I don't know where. Let's see if this works.
Slow ride in Magic Kingdom. If you want to get a quicker
Yeah. We went through a little bit of a network glitch. Yeah, so I'm using new streaming software. It'll fix the issue that happened with Country Bears the other day. And if you did watch the stream and you want to see a better version with better audio quality, there's a video up on my channel that is the full show plus some of, you know, Big Al dancing out in front before the show. So you can go ahead and watch that if Country Bears is your thing. This will be the software I'll be using from now on. There are some quibbles with it. Sometimes it seems like the chat dies after a little bit, but that could have been a network thing or a phone issue, but I'll work on it more. This is only my first time or second time using this software, so we'll work on it. Both the stream and the video got copy claimed, but that's okay. Or ineligible for monetization. I figured as much. A lot of music.
Today, Kilimanjaro
Yeah, I do think
take you on a journey into the heart of the reserve to see some of the many remarkable animals that
the software itself doesn't seem that bad. It's pretty intuitive. It's just whatever happens to chat, and also like the timing. It seems like YouTube switches cameras a little quicker, but I do like the ability to pick which camera I want to switch to. So that is definitely a helpful improvement. But yeah, the fact that I can just go and pop Big Al in here, and there we go. I will pop him in every stream. It's short enough. I don't think I'll get claimed for anything.
This is true of both predators and their prey. So and look carefully. The lion is colored like the yellow grass where they hide to hunt.
I wish my
Look like submerged rocks at the water's edge. Even the giraffe is colored like the shadows of four under the trees where they browse for food. If you see an animal, help others around you by pointing it out to them. But remember, shouting and making loud noises will distract and disturb them. So try to silence. Most importantly, please keep your eyes on your children. And for your own safety, remember your seats at all times. And keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle. Our trucks do not stop very often, and the road can be quite rough and bumpy, heavy brush on both sides. This can also make hotel trip difficult, so you may want to take your pictures when your truck is moving slowly or stopped. Don't forget, try to enjoy your safari with your own eyes and bring the family and friends who are on the safari.
yeah. So we're at 4:30. By the time we're off the ride, it'll be 5 at least. This is the last safari for us, I believe. Grabbing some mints. When I forget my water bottle, I'll bring mints. It helps. I mean, that what it does.
I don't know what I am. Where's he from? Where's Stormlight? What specifically?
What's up, Tyler Silva? It's 5 times isn't that bad. With the wait times today, it's not been a non-crowded day here at Animal Kingdom. So,
I am Simple Tanyana, and I'm here to welcome you to the Hayate Wildlife Reserve, one of the largest and most beautiful animal parks you will visit anywhere. Our mission is to conserve and protect this small part of the great savannas of Africa. To share
that's the thing that's like corporate events.
Kilimanjaro Safari is going to take you on a journey into the heart of the reserve
Don't know.
to see some of the many remarkable animals that call the savannah home. Seeing
But
animals in
when you're waiting 30 minutes or 35 minutes,
the most rewarding and memorable experiences of
I'm
the
switching
wild.
between charging devices.
In their natural surroundings,
There we go.
must be alert and keep your eyes open.
Jumbo, everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari. In order to keep your wait time to a minimum, we ask that you please keep your group together. Keep up with the
Jumbo, everyone. We hope that you keep your family together. We hope that you can keep them all together. Please move quickly and efficiently as a single file line.
that it is unloaded before you reach our stroller parking area. If you are traveling with
I am now very humid and hot. It is a lot warmer today than I expected, and I should have worn shorts.
keep your wait time to a minimum.
I wore pants. The dumb move on my part. Dumb move.
Keep up with the party in front of you and fill in all the available space. Thank you for touring with Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris, we go wild.
Remember, shouting or making loud noises is more distracting and disturbing.
Asante sana, squash banana. Asante sana, squash banana. It's getting dark. It's getting dusky. Is dusky the right word? It's getting hard to see doors. It's also getting very loud. More alcohol drinkers behind me. Hello there, the bean pad. What's the bean pad? How are you doing? We are on our 5th ride. We had 3 in the first stream. Something happened. 2. We're getting our 2 extra one in this one. This will probably be the last one. The wait time is a lot longer than expected. It's been the entire day. Dusky. It's dusky. It's like Sandusky. Like Sandpiper Air. Underrated show. Wings is an underrated show.
Jumbo, everyone. And
Jumbo.
welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari.
They're cutting her over. Oh, so they're cutting over the poaching aspect.
We ask that you please keep your group together.
Interesting.
And fill in
Very
all the
interesting.
available space. It is not necessary to form a single file line. If you are traveling
It is necessary to move in the line, though. Can we move in the line? Someone's blowing balloons at me. Not balloons, bubbles. No, long day.
keep up with the party in front and fill in all the available
A nighttime safari is very different from a daytime safari. A number of animals appear that you might not see.
I should have worn my Pumbaa shirt.
Prey animals gather in groups, knowing a herd will remain alert all night long for approaching dangers. Since you see less, you will need to have more to prepare. So let your ears hide.
Since the bean pad came, and it's in the chat, here you go, the bean pad. Don't know why. That's a fat squirrel.
And whenever you are in the reserve at night, listen
I shall call him Gerald. Hello, Gerald.
Jumbo, everyone. And welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari.
Hello, Gerald. How are you doing?
Your wait time to a minute. We ask that you please keep your group together. Keep up with the party in front of you. And
Nice to see you, Gerald. Bye, Gerald.
it is not necessary to form a single file line.
Bye, Gerald.
before you reach our stroller parking area. If you are traveling
It's like a failed mouse named Jello.
please have this person lead your party through the line. This will help keep your wait time to a minute. Once again, please keep your group together. Keep
I don't know why I was whistling
and fill in all
Fist of
the
Stevens.
available space. Thank you for touring Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris,
You can check You can check the video. I put up the full Country Bears with better audio. Give it a watch. Throw it a like. On the Feast of Stevens. Da, 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 da. In the crisping even. Don't know why I'm singing Christmas songs. Yeah, I've gone mad on this one. I don't think it's the number of rides, I think it's just the amount of time. Portals and cranes.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari. In order to keep your wait time to a minimum, we ask that you keep your group together, keep up with the party in front of you, and fill in all the available space. It is not necessary to form a single file line. If you are traveling with a stroller, please have children and valuables unloaded before you reach our stroller parking area. If you are traveling with someone in a scooter or wheelchair, please have this person lead your party through the line. This will help keep your wait time to a minimum. Once again, please keep your group together, keep up with the party in front of you, and fill in all the available space. Thank you for touring Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris, we go wide.
Buy the bean pad.
I said, did you?
Are you being bean pads being funny, I think. Here, I have to throw more clips in here. I'll have to get those organized.
Jumbo, everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari. In order to keep your wait time to a minimum, we ask that you please keep your group together, keep up with the party in front of you,
Looking
and
at
fill in all the
432.
available space. It is not necessary to form a single file line. If you are traveling with a stroller, please have children and valuables unloaded before you reach our stroller parking area. If you are traveling with someone in a scooter or wheelchair, please have this person lead your party through the line. This will help keep your wait time to a minimum. Once again, please keep your group together, keep up with the party in front of you, and fill in all the available space. Thank you for touring with Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris, we go wild.
Yeah, but it's like yeah, but they have fun stuff to do. It's more than just like no game. I play with the there you go, because you pay. There's a company that has like a service like can you imagine dollars? I don't know what that is. We didn't get your favorite. You should have done not left. The other one, where we shop. They sell all the furniture.
guess it. So I said,
You just said you won't know that. I wouldn't know.
I did. I said a circle.
Yeah, but that's
Kilimanjaro Safari. In order to keep your wait time to a minimum, we ask that you please keep your group together.
Oh, did I lose chat again?
In front of you and fill in all the available space. It is not wheelchair. Please have this person lead your party through the line. This will help keep your wait time to a minute. Once again, please keep your group together. Fill in all the available space. Thank you for touring the Kilimanjaro.
Okay. Sorry, I had to. I don't know why Prism seems to use resources on the phone a lot. Need to figure out why, but I had 20 or I had like 30 gigs free, and now don't. So I'm gonna have to figure out what the deal is after this ride, but like I said, I think this is gonna be our last one.
To make certain I told you about our loading procedures. Before you actually enter the loading area, please locate the nearest trash bin and discard any unfinished food or drinks. If someone in your party is traveling with a mobility device, please line up behind that person, allowing them to lead the group through the gate at the end of the ramp immediately in front of you. As you approach the loading platform, please note that it is divided into two distinct zones. The area with the handrails is the loading zone or zone 1. Zone 1 is where you will stand just before the loading zone. Zone 2 is immediately behind it. As you move out into Zone 2, please note the four circles and repeat in each row of the zone. Each row will comfortably seat 4 adults. Children may be seated next to or on the lap of their parents or accompanying adults. As the group heads to the boys is
Jumbo, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safaris. In order to keep your wait time to a minimum, we ask that you please keep your group together, keep up with the party in front of you, and fill in all the available space.
I guess
it is not necessary to form a single
they closed off the left side.
If you are traveling with a stroller, please have children and valuables unloaded before
We only have the right side now. Could explain why it's taking longer. Like, hey, yeah, the ride's about to close. We're gonna set it off to only one bus, one side loading, because. You know what I mean? Doesn't seem like a right or smart decision. Could be wrong. Fan. Yay. Here we go, last one. Yeah, it's 4:40. This is our last one. No, sadly I think it would be 5.
You're all clear.
I'll order myself, okay? But sadly it would be 5.
On the right, watch those hands on like your feet. Those doors will slide shut.
Taking the first 3 times were all 70-minute waits. I don't think it was that bad.
Alright, Jumbo everyone, my name is Paulina. I'll be your safari driver for today. Now before we get out there, we do have to go over a little bit of safety, so please be sure you're staying seated at all times, keeping your hands, arms, legs, and feet inside the vehicle at all times. The only time that you use your hands up is to get off this truck at the end of the ride. That goes for children as well. They can sit in laps to get a better view. Just don't lift them up in the air, Simba style. They have to stay seated as well. Alright, now we are going to be entering a real-life reserve full of real-life animals. So I also ask that we use an indoor voice even though we are outdoors. Conversation is totally fine. Just make sure we're not yelling, screaming, whistling, or calling out to these animals. We want to make sure they feel safe and comfortable in their home. Speaking of those animals, at the top of this truck you have an animal spotting guide. That's the picture and name of every single animal we can see out here today.
Squirrel.
Minus a few birds and squirrels. I'll do my best to try to point them out and identify
Squirrel.
them. But if things get confusing or if we just miss something, feel free to look back up to the top.
Move, squirrel. It's gonna be bad time, squirrel.
We're going to be starting off in the Little Atari Forest, where animals are a little shy.
She's gonna run over the squirrel. I hope she doesn't run over the squirrel.
But I'm sure we'll find some pretty cool stuff out here.
Move, squirrel. I hope that squirrel moves.
So already on our right side at the top of the hill, that is the okapi. The okapi kind of looks like a zebra with all of those stripes on its legs, but surprisingly, it's more closely related to the giraffe. They have the same long,
Somehow that
graceful
one's always
tongues
out.
that giraffes have to grasp at leaves, and of course they share a common ancestor. On our left side, those are saddle-billed storks, those large black and white birds.
Trying to fly away. How do they keep the bird in here? They clip the wings?
That's roughly around the same width as this truck, from one armrest to the other. They're very quiet birds as well. They don't really squawk or chirp all too much. Instead, they'll make a rattling sound with their bill in order to communicate. Coming up on our left side, I'm seeing a black rhino. Keep an eye out there. Get a little closer. It's just across the water out there. So the black rhino weighs around 3,000 pounds, and at the end of its nose you can see those beautiful horns. Those horns are actually made up of the same material as our own fingernails, that being keratin. Our next stop over here, we're going to be seeing some greater kudu and some bongo. They're on both sides of us.
Oh.
The bongo is the darker brown antelope with the horns, and the greater kudu are the lighter tan ones. Now, a lot of animals in the forest will have
Dinner
stripes
time.
like this to blend in. It mimics the same way light and shadow shine through trees. So when predators or other threats look at them, they just think it's a bunch of trees instead of their next prey.
Dinner time, I guess. I wonder what to feed the
We're going to
lions.
be heading over to the Salty River. Now, in the river, there is a very important resource for animals. It's a resource that all animals need to survive, and that is, of course, water. So, let's see what's lurking around in that water. Seeing a lot of birds and some Nile helicopters.
Oh, I smell
Those
still.
pelicans first on the right. These are the pink-backed pelicans.
So I think they just fed them some fish because it smells.
And just like all pelicans, they have that large pouch under their bill called a guller. Great for scooping fish out of the water, as most of you might know. Now over here on this right side, these are the Nile hippopotamus. They are quite large, weighing anywhere between 4,000 to 5,000 pounds, and they can eat up to about 100 pounds of food a day. Now, typically we'll find them
Oh, roll over,
underwater,
roll
but
over.
it seems like it's a
Roll
great
over.
temperature right now to stay under that water.
Be that way.
We'll keep an eye out, or stay out of that water, I mean. But we'll keep an eye out for any more around here under the water. They can hold their breath for up to around 8 minutes at a time, giving them plenty of time to hang out under that water.
It's very clear. Oh, oh, hey, they're eating.
Now it's a little hard to see, just make sure we're staying seated back there. Now on this left side over here, we're going to see some Nile crocodiles. Do me a favor, keep an eye on those guys.
They'll be around for Niles and Niles and Niles. Sorry. Couldn't help myself.
Make sure we're sitting down, please. So as you probably saw back there, those Nile crocodiles don't really move too much, but that is for a very good reason. They are opportunistic predators. That means that they'd rather just sit still and wait for their prey to come to them, rather than go out and hunt. It's going to save them a lot of energy in the long run, and they can actually go weeks without a meal because of that tactic. Our next stop is going to be
Bouncy,
in the
bouncy, bouncy.
savannah, where we're going to see lots of different herding animals like grouped together. Now before we go out there and see an animal, we are going to be passing by a tree. There it is on the right. Ta-da! That's the baobab tree. It looks a little funny, but it's got a couple different nicknames. One of my favorites is the upside down tree. It looks like it's upside down, with its roots sticking up in the air. Yeah, while we're at the top of this hill, we get a pretty good look at some of those animals out there. There's going to be some giraffes.
Animals?
Animals. Cattle in the wilderness. There's a lot of activity. We just have to go around and catch up to it. So we're going to start off with those Ancole cattle. That's going to be the cow with the really big horns. They're going to be on this right side over here. So both the male and the female of the species will have those horns, and just one of them can get about 3 to 4 feet long all the way across. So if you put both horns together, that can get up to about 6 feet long from one side to the other. We're actually looking at about 1 male and 3 females out in that bunch. So again, even the females have some pretty impressive horns. Coming up on our left side, we're going to see the African painted dog. They're laying down and hanging out on this left side over here. There's some in the cave as well.
Oh, they're so
They get that name
close.
painted dog from the way their coat looks like somebody painted. Oh, please don't whistle, my friends. You don't want to be bothered.
And the kid
They
keeps
get that name
whistling.
painted dog from the way their coat looks like somebody painted on them. Each coat is very unique and helps them recognize each other within their own pack.
It looks like they have fleas. Gotcha.
Should be catching up to those giraffe up next.
It could be a new
Before that, we're
subscriber.
going to see some
I don't know.
termite mounds on both sides of us. These termite mounds are made out of dung, clay, spit, and dirt. They're about as strong as cement, and sometimes elephants will use them as back scratchers.
See, who said that it wasn't a good idea to play with your number 2s?
And we can start to see that giraffe coming up on that left side out there. It looks like it's migrating up the path, and hopefully it's going to lead us to the rest of the herd.
Stay on the left. You're good. Stay on the left.
We call a herd of giraffe a tower when they're all standing still, but when they're all migrating, we'll call that a journey instead. Hopefully we'll find the tower around here.
Wildebeest.
On that right side, you'll see some wildebeest. Wildebeest are one of the largest herding mammals, grouping together and migrating in herds of about 1.5 million at a time. They're going to migrate on average anywhere between 500 to 1,000 miles a year. And like I was saying before, that giraffe should lead us to the rest of the herd. It's really good to see around this corner out here. The type of giraffe that we're going to look at are Maasai giraffes. They have a little bit more of a squiggly and sporadic pattern to them compared to other species out there. And of course, it should go without saying, giraffes are very, very tall. They stand at around 18 to 20 feet tall. So to put some other things into perspective, a giraffe's tongue is about the same size as a human forearm. So from your elbow down to your fingertips, that's how long their tongue can reach.
Oh, they're cutting off part. We're getting the short version. We missed the entire other elephant section. Huh. We got the short version, folks.
Alright, coming up this hill, we're going to pass by more of those baobab trees. The baobab tree is also known as the tree of life, kind of like the one that you saw in the front of the park today.
I'm guessing the elephants aren't out.
Water that it soaks up and stores inside the
Too late.
Africa goes through a 9-month drought, so in order to survive that drought, this tree would use that water sporadically.
But there's an elephant over there.
Oh, actually, hold that thought. We'll talk about that elephant on the left side instead. That's way more interesting. Yeah, so that is the African elephant. If you can't tell by the size of an elephant, they do eat quite a bit, so they have to migrate around to eat all of that food. They actually base that migration pattern off of food and water sources. They're back to the same spots year after year. And we're going through the elephant watering hole down here. Depending on the size of an elephant, they can hold anywhere between 2 to 5 gallons of water within their trunk. In the water on our left side, these are the greater flamingo. They are the largest as well as the lightest pink of their species. They get that pink color like any other flamingo out there would from all the brine shrimp that they eat. So you might see a couple of them sticking their heads in the water trying to catch their shrimp right now.
I'm confused, but I say I'm into being bad.
Looks like someone's been rolling around in this mud pit outside. A lot of animals like to roll around in dirt or mud to kind of use it as a natural sunscreen. It's going to protect their skin the same way we use our own sunscreen, and it's a great way to keep cool on hot days. So I'm sure if we follow some more tracks, it could lead us somewhere.
So we should be rolling around in mud. Got it. Cheaper than copper tone. Cheetahs aren't out either.
There's a cheetah on that left side. Sprinters can go about 0 to 60 miles an hour.
He wanted that squirrel.
Just to put that into perspective, Rock and Roller Coaster over at Hollywood Studios also goes 0 to 60 within 3 seconds. That's spray on the tree. Another one back there. Which is a little unusual for cats, but that's just because they don't like the competition of bigger cats that hunt at night, which maybe if we're lucky we'll see around here.
Alright, will the lion be in the same spot it's been all day?
Here we go.
I think they're tranquilized.
Out here. It is a female so far. I'll have to come around a little bit more to see her better. But just keep an eye out on those rocks.
Is she moving?
So lions are super nocturnal, sleeping and resting 16 to 20 hours a day, mostly waking up around dawn or
Ostriches.
to go out and hunt. Oh, there's the male now.
Oh, he's finally up.
The male has that really big fluffy mane. It looks pretty light on him, but it's actually about 25 pounds. It's more like a thick protective armor. And there's some ostrich on our right side. Ostriches are very large birds, but they do not use their
He looks like a big doggy.
Instead, they'll use their wings to steer direction as they run. We'll come back around to those water buck and white rhino in a bit. On our left side, we get a great view of those lions.
In the jungle.
So though they are very big cats, they actually don't have to eat too much. They only eat around 20% of their body weight. Most of that energy is stored as they're sleeping all day and saved for whenever they hunt next.
This is the first time I've seen lions every single safari. I'm just gonna say that. Like I've been on this ride before. Summertime is terrible. You never see the lions in the summer. It's just too hot.
Around to see those white rhino and those water bucks. We saw a warthog as well. Warthog in the back. All the way back there. Maybe it was
They're cast members. I feel like this is full of cast members.
but for now, we're seeing those white rhino on this right side. This actually might be a younger one. On average, an adult white rhino weighs around 5,000 pounds. We've had a couple babies that were born recently. And right next to it is the water buck. Water buck have a very oily coat, which was at first thought to make them waterproof. It turns out it also smells terrible. Yeah, no, that smell can actually help deter predators from attacking them. It's like a self-defense mechanism.
Not bad.
Now, those warthogs were on that left side, all the way in the back. Although I think it might be a little harder to see at this point. But for now, on our right side, we can also see some ostrich eggs. Yeah, those eggs are massive. They weigh around 3 pounds each. I can actually stand on one of those eggs and it would not crack. They are that strong. Looks like we are slowly making our way back to civilization. This is the Warden Coast, and the Warden has some goats. We're going to be seeing the Nigerian dwarf goat. They are pretty small, but that's about how big they'll get as adults. They are very helpful. They tend to eat a lot more vegetation than other livestock, things like twigs, branches, leaves, and they also produce milk, which makes them a great alternative to larger cattle. They can take up a lot more space and a lot more resources that some farmers would rather not use. I hope you all enjoyed seeing all of those wonderful animals. I know I did. If you'd like to see some more animals and still have a little bit of time to check out one of my favorite spots, that's going to be Gorilla Falls. Gorilla Falls is a self-paced exploration trail where you get to walk around and see animals like gorillas, meerkats, naked bull rats. There's even an underwater viewing tank to see how those hippos dive down and lots of other cool stuff. That's going to be found at the top of the hill on the right side of stroller parking as you exit this ride. So if you had a stroller, a wheelchair, or scooter, feel free to pick that up and bring it in with you. It's about a 15 to 20 minute walk to see all of those animals, but you're welcome to stay for as long or as short as you like. Around. As we approach the dock, we do want to say a Sante Sana. That means thank you, Swahili. Please be sure to gather up all of your belongings. Check your rows, check your seat, check between your feet. Make sure you have everything you'll need for your next adventure. Alright, we're just going to wait our turn to head up to one of these docks. I think this one's going to get cleared out for us in just a moment. And this should be our last stop. So, I'll be leaving you with one last Swahili phrase. That's going to be Kwaherini. Kwaherini means to go well. So I hope you all go well, go wild, and go have a great rest of your day, wherever your adventures might take you. And if there were any wilderness explorers on board, remember you've been riding the Simba 1. On the right, watch those hands are placed in feet. Those doors will slide open. Watch your step in Kwaherini. Bye guys. Yeah, thanks for joining me.
That was chat again.
That's our ginger.
Alright, folks. The ride's only open for about 15 more minutes. So it looks like that was the last one for today. So 5 times was, the morning wait was crazy. I don't know why, but obviously when park hopping hit in, the line stripped down, but park hopping is available all day. So I guess Animal Kingdom was a Friday park for people. I guess. I don't know. Looks that way. But Tom Zord here saying, stay foolish, everyone. And I'm going to drive home to save myself 1 meal in the park. Bye, as usual. Gonna take a couple days break. Figure out next time. I see this Prism Live app still needs some tweaks, so I'll work on it. Later all, have a good weekend. Bye.